is good, y'all? It is your boy, Coach Train, back with another video, and today we're gonna do two shows today, man. It's gonna be a WWE Monday Night Raw full show review and results, and SmackDown Live full show review and results. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel down below, tell your friend, your grandma, grandpa about me. Tell them that Coltrane wants you to wants you to subscribe to his channel, man. He has some cool content and he wants some subscribers on his channel. I have a lot of announcements to make in this video, so you guys do not want to go anywhere. Some massive announcements that will change the course of this channel and how everything is going to be due for the next 2 weeks. You guys should be expecting that before we hit the plans for the summer. Um, One thing I want to tell you guys is we have some breaking news regarding the WWE 2K18. It has official. I'm sorry, 2K19. WWE 2K19 has been officially announced by Take-Two Interactive, the parent company to 2K. They have officially announced the game. Of course, it's going to be announced. And the release date has been announced as well. We'll go over WWE 2K19 stuff on tomorrow. So, you guys watch the channel on a regular basis. You guys know I do Universe Mode for 2K18, and we'll be doing other stuff for 2K18 as the weeks go by, as we finish up Universe Mode. We will be doing a 2K19 gameplay video, which we'll go over in detail in the next video. Another thing I want to address here is I have a huge announcement on videos. I am going back to 2 videos per day. I noticed that 3 videos a day is tiring me and tiring my subscribers and putting stuff back that I should be doing myself. So I'm officially announcing that starting today, that's why you guys seen the NBA playoffs video go up to earlier today. Around like noon, around like lunchtime, late lunchtime, around 12:29, it was 1 o'clock. I put that up. Starting today, I am going to be going back to 2 videos per day. Tomorrow, you guys will see my WWE 2K19 wish list, and you guys will get my WWE 2K18 Universe Mode Monday Night Raw as well. I'm going to be starting to go back to 2 videos per day, since I realized that 3 to 4 is a little bit too much. A little bit too much for you guys. So I'm going to go down to 2 videos per day. Now weekends there will be more spread out. You guys will see me upload at 3 time periods: early morning, around lunchtime, and evening time. I'm planning to do 2 streams on the weekend, 2 big streams of a game, of a gameplay part on the weekend, and have some pre-save videos go up when as well. So that is the schedule for the next couple weeks. I will run with this schedule until the end of school, and I'll just let you guys know if it will be affected when summer comes, because my summer schedule is lighter. It's a lot of light stuff on my summer schedule because I don't be home that much during the summer. So my summer schedule is Raw Monday. I have a fun video go out. Tuesday is Raw review. Wednesday is SmackDown Live review, and you guys only get 1 video a day. I try to post 1 video per day for you guys for my summer schedule, whether that being the NBA Finals reviewing results, Game 1 or whatever, something like that for summer. So summer schedule is a little bit lighter, and gameplay typically goes up on the weekends during the summer. I'll try to get some gameplay up during the week, but highly unlikely. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for joining me, man. This is Coltrane's, man. This is me going over Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live review and results. If you guys did not, you guys know I did not review Raw or SmackDown. I'm sorry, Raw yesterday because I had a lot of stuff to do yesterday. That's why I did not review Raw. I did DJ 5. I know I did not have time to do Monday Night Raw. But we're gonna go over both shows today live on YouTube.com. So that was the big announcements. WWE 2K19 wish list coming tomorrow. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And 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 uh WWE and I'm going down to 2 videos per day. Now let's get into the shoutouts portion of the stream like we always do with these Raw and SmackDown live reviews. Shoutouts to Big Boy John 25, Ken Ash J, J Boy 60, Michaela's World, um, um, Cam, Thomas Rogers, um, Katie and Ari, what else I'm gonna give shoutouts to? Big Boy John 25, I think I said him already. And myself as well, you know, because I've been grinding on YouTube. Shout out to me and me posting videos every day for you guys. Merce TYT13, JD from New York, one of my favorite YouTubers that does this on a weekly basis. He's JD from New York. And multiple people, man. A lot more people, man. I don't have it at the top of my head right now. Expert PS4, one of Big Boy John's friends. He wants more subscribers on YouTube. So if you guys have not subscribed to Expert PS4, I want you guys to go subscribe to him as well because he's a very awesome YouTuber. And I want you guys to go show him some love and go subscribe to him as well. But yeah, man. I think that's all the shoutouts. I think I missed a couple of them because I don't have them at hand. But those are the main guys I want you guys to go subscribe to. Night Rider Games as well. Shout outs to him and what he does and all everybody else. J-Boy60, Lady live streams as well. So shout outs to all of you guys and shout outs to everybody that had watched this video, man. Appreciate the support. If I missed you, please put you in the comment section down below and I will give you a shout out in the next video, guaranteed. I love people who comment in my videos. If you comment something and you express your opinion, I will give you a shout out in the next video. But yeah, man, let's get into the review portion of this video, and I'm gonna tell you guys now, Monday Night Raw was one of the worst shows of the week for WWE. And we're gonna start off with Monday Night Raw, man. Raw came to you live from the United Kingdom. This was a 2-day United Kingdom shows where we had Raw and SmackDown live to take over the UK. Raw was a little bit lackluster and had a terrible crowd and had basically a terrible show overall. This show was absolutely awful to sit to. I really did not. The only thing I really enjoyed was Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. The Axel and Breezango Axel and Dallas versus Breezango, that was good. And the triple threat with the women and the Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy revival match, I enjoyed that match. And I enjoyed Sami Zayn's promo. Everything else, it was not enjoyable. It was just average to me, man. It was not good. I really didn't enjoy it. Even the triple threat Money in the Bank qualifier with the women was not. It was decent. You understand? Those 3 women. Who you really think were gonna go? You really think that they were gonna put Bayley and not Sasha in that match? Think about that, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Raw was absolutely garbage. It was a chore to sit through, and it was absolutely god awful. Absolutely, it was terrible. You know what I'm saying? SmackDown, on the other hand, was great, which we'll go with SmackDown in just a second. Overall, I give Raw maybe a 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. It did what it had to do to get with the Money in the Bank qualifying matches, which, again, I don't like triple threat matches every single week. It makes no sense. Why we don't have one-on-one qualifying matches, I have no idea. Because WWE, you have to make it 6 weeks with Money in the Bank build. And half of the field on Monday Night Raw, especially for the women, are depleted. Unless we're going to have a losers match, which I would not be surprised by because they got no choice. Who else is going to challenge for Monday Night Raw with the women? They have no more women left. That's WWE's fault. But yeah, yeah. Kick things off with Jinder Mahal and Roman Reigns and Kurt Angle. Jinder Mahal and Roman Reigns. I don't know why WWE is making this into a feud. Who wants to see that feud? To be honest, I have no idea who wants to sit through that match. Hold on, give me a second, guys. You guys can see me. I want you guys to look at me in the eye when I'm talking about Jinder Mahal and Roman Reigns. Everybody's favorite Samoan. I don't know why WWE made a bright idea to do Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal at Money in the Bank. And I'm going to tell you the reason why they did this match. The reason why we're getting Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal is because WWE wants to get a positive reaction for Roman. Which us WWE fans know is not going to happen. Especially the people that, with common sense, knows that that will not happen. Hands down, period, with Roman Reigns. I mean, to be honest, I'm really sick of the Roman agenda, and anything they do with Roman Reigns, I don't care. Whenever he turns heel, you guys can wake me up. I really don't care. You think Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal is going to be a good feud, a good match at Money in the Bank? I don't know what to say, man. You have Jinder Mahal, who had one of the worst WWE Championship reigns in the modern era. Worse than Roman Reigns' 2016 reign as WWE Champion. It was worse than that. And Sheamus' WWE title reign was worse than that. Those were the two worst reigns in the modern era. But Jinder Mahal had one of the worst WWE Championship reigns ever. 6 months as WWE Champion. He defeated Shinsuke Nakamura and all this stuff. He fought Randy Orton 5 times. Or 4 or 5 times in that feud. Or however many times they fought. Probably would have been 4 or 5 times for what I could count. I had to go back and look at it every pay-per-view that they fought for the WWE title. But yeah. So, with that being said, Roman Reigns and Jinder Mahal, it does not intrigue me. We know what they're planning here. They're trying to make Jinder Mahal, he says he's the biggest heel in the company, put him against Roman Reigns so Roman Reigns can get a big face reaction. It's not going to work. That's why I said Roman Reigns needs to be heel. I've been saying it for months. He needs to be heel. The fans are going to crap all over this match, just like they did with Samoa Joe. And this better not go after the WWE Championship match. I promise you, if this goes after the WWE Championship match, they're going to eat it alive, man. And they're going to eat it alive. I guarantee that, man. I guarantee this. This should go on towards the beginning of the show for Money in the Bank. It's best for it so the crowd don't give you a bad perception for the entire show, because Chicago's going to eat Mahal and Reigns alive. This should go on at the end of the show. I hope it does. I really hope it does. Reigns called out Mahal, who cost him a win in the Money in the Bank qualifying match last week. Western manager Kurt Angle emerged instead and explained the following: that Mahal will face Elias and Bobby Lashley for another spot in the Money in the Bank qualifying match. He noted Reigns will get no additional chance to enter the live match. The big dog then went backstage to scrap with Mahal. The two men brawled, knocking around equipment in the process. Officials had to step in to break up the fight. That's how it kicked off. It was a massive brawl between Jinder Mahal and Roman Reigns. Notable moments and quotes in this match: fans saying "na na na na," "hey hey hey" to Roman Reigns. Mahal tries to use Sunil Singh as a human shield during the brawl, and Reigns hit Mahal with a Superman punch on the stage. That's how that segment ended. Overall, it was a decent way to kick things off with Monday Night Raw with chaos. And we all know where they're going for here. Reigns and Mahal, which will not work for Money in the Bank, because the fans will eat all over the matchup, because they're still trying to push the Roman agenda, which is not going to work. I guarantee that. I'm just happy that he's not in Money in the Bank, because now that gives an opportunity for a Braun Strowman or The Miz to win that match. Those are still my two picks to win Money in the Bank. Even with this Big E news, I still don't think Big E has a chance to win Money in the Bank. It will be fun, but I don't think it is his time right now. Then we kick things off with in-ring action. One of the best matches of the night: Rollins and um, Miz, Rollins and Owens. This was not the last time we've seen Owens. We will be back later on tonight. Owens made the match a slugfest early on, a strategy that paid off. He had Rollins willing for a spell. Johnson worked on Rollins' midsection, leaving him hurting. The Kingslayer battled back. He and Owens traded down, and Rollins' speed average but allowed him to take control. Each man threw haymakers at each other. Owens looked to have the match won a few times. A wincing Rollins, though, held on to the title by stomping on KO's head as he tried to re-enter the ring, and Rollins wins the Intercontinental Championship. He retains the title in another successful open challenge. The only thing I'm really not going to be negative for this is that Seth Rollins needs to stop with the open challenges. And if he does it, don't make it forced every time, man, because this could be one of the best Intercontinental Championship reigns we had in a long time with Seth Rollins. And if you keep this open challenge up with like NXT talent coming in, or a massive return like an Ambrose, or a Jason Jordan, which is rumored to have could potentially happen at Money in the Bank. Because keep in mind, Rollins does not have anybody for Money in the Bank, which means he could do an open challenge, and that could serve up a Jason Jordan or Dean Ambrose to come back, which I would not mind. Now, if the open challenge does that, and it gives exciting matches, and Rollins change up his style for each match, well then, yeah, I'm all for the open challenge idea, and I love it. So, but anyway, Rollins wins via pinfall to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Very, very good, great opening matchup. Then we had a triple. Again, this is not the last time we see triple threat matches. Again, WWE with triple threat matches. Jesus Christ. Can we please stop with the triple threat matches every week? We had I think we had 3 triple threat matches tonight. That is absolutely ridiculous. You can't come up with another creative idea for Money in the Bank? I mean, you could have just did Bobby Roode versus Baron Corbin. No way Jose knew good and well he's not going to go to Money in the Bank. Corbin and Roode had a good chance. One-on-one. Triple threat match later on in the main event. How simple is that? No, WWE wants to go 2 triple threat matches. Give me a break. I would not mind No Way Jose if it was Seth Rollins. Why not? Give him something else that he could do. There's no way. You know he wasn't gonna make Money in the Bank. Again, that's WWE logic. Makes no sense. What? Corbin knocked down No Way Jose round before ground and Roode. Jose tried to strike his way back into the match. Each wrestler scored near falls, but someone was able to make the save each time. Corbin regained control of the match, alternating attacks on Jose and Roode. The Goers went, however, sneaked in to land a DDT on Jose and seized the win. So Roode wins via pinfall in his final Money in the Bank ladder match. Would I be excited? Of course he am. It's Bobby freaking Roode. But he's not the Roode I like. That's heel Roode. Bobby face Roode, it has no character. He smiles and dances with No Way Jose. Ridiculous. But if he turns heel, oh yeah, I'll be excited. Fans were singing No Way Jose. They were not singing Glorious, because nobody cares about Bobby Roode as a baby face. That's why we're not singing Glorious. That's why he needs to be heel. And Corbin looks out the ring apron to clothesline Roode of the top rope, which was a very beautiful spot. There you go. That's my thoughts on that match. Dallas and Axel versus Breezango. Borderhouse and Curtis Axel asked for Angle for a tag team title match, even though they got rejected because they haven't done nothing yet. And I laughed when they said it too. I mean, please, you were Mrs. Lackeys for over 4 months, 4 or 5 months. You deserve a tag team title match. I laughed. He said they offered them a chance to impress in the ring. And Tyler Breeze flourished the duo, now calling themselves the B Team. That's the best career name you got for those guys. The B Team. Are you kidding me? I could have came up with something better than that. Awful. In the match opening moments, they call it the B Team. Jobber Team. That's how you should say. B Team. That's like SmackDown Live, the B Show. Even though SmackDown Live is the A Show. You know what I'm saying? Because keep in mind, Raw is worse than SmackDown Live. SmackDown Live is better. The heels, however, were able to power her way to the advantage, keeping Prince pretty in their corner. Fandango had better momentarily. Very better momentarily. Missing leg drop left him vulnerable. A double team suplex followed, giving the B team the win. I'm just gonna call them Axel and Dallas because I'm not gonna call them the B team. That's absolutely ridiculous. Axel and Dallas get the victory here. Memorable moments was you can't use that. Axel when Angle when Dallas and Axel proposed calling themselves the A team because Monday Night Raw is the A show. Give me a break. Awful. No, Raw's not the A show. NXT's the A show technically, and SmackDown Live is the A show for the main roster. Axel and Dallas wear the white t-shirts with a B team written in marker on it. Wear awful shirts. And Fandango kicks Dallas while hitting a tornado DDT on Axel. What I think of this, the name is terrible, but I love that Dallas and Axel are finally getting their own character for once, and they're actually doing their own thing, and which I love. Which they need to get rid of the B team. I don't like that name as for a tag team. I wish they get rid of it. I hope they get rid of it soon and call them something else, because that is absolutely horrible naming. But everything else, great. I really enjoyed. Then another triple threat match. I just went over this. I'm sorry. This was a 6-man tag team match. I'm sorry. I mispronounced it there. You know, it's Banks, Moon, and Natalia versus the Riot Squad. To be honest, this is all the way to give the Riot Squad some spotlight, like they did with Absolution last year with 6-man women tags. Nothing memorable happened in this match. It was all just Banks, Moon, and Natalia winning via submission. Memorable moments was when Morgan knocked Moon off the ring rope with a forearm, and Banks leaped off the ring apron to nail selling with the flying knees. Nothing special here. You know what I'm saying? A generic 6 women tag, because you know it's been a running joke at the point. Is the go-to option just about every week, and I'm getting tired of it. The wrestlers did well to create some electricity in the match, but the match didn't feel important. It did not feel important. It made no sense. You know what I'm saying? It made no sense. Why would I care? The Wild Squad had better beating a ton already. The bout didn't do much to advance any narratives. And this felt like filtered despite the solid effort by the competitors. It was a filter match to save up time for Monday Night Raw. That's all it was. Didn't care. Right? Banks, Natalia, and Moon win. Who cares? The leader of Worlds versus the Revival. The B team looked on from backstage as the action unfolded. It looks like WWE is setting up the B team, aka Axel and Dallas, versus the leaders of World at Money in the Bank, which I don't mind, even though Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre should have been the Money in the Bank match, but maybe that could be Raw's SummerSlam match. We can only hope. Wyatt and Hardy told with the Revival, who have fallen for grace. Man, I feel bad for the Revival. To kick things off, the Revival, however, blasted Hardy's leg and went to work, punishing him in its corner. A flare from Wyatt had Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder on the defensive. He and Hardy hit the kiss of deletion to wrap things up, and Hardy and Wyatt win via pinfall. Some memorable moments was, "I'm awake," Booker T said when asked if he was a terrible pun by Booker T, man. Jesus Christ. And then Hardy leaves a standing ovation to mock the Revival. Oh, yeah, so Booker T was on commentary because John DeCourcy was not here for yet another week of WWE. So Booker T joined us on commentary today. Again, you know, commentary has always been, you know, a running joke here in WWE, so whatever. And then we had Sami Zayn anti-Bobby Lashley campaign. One of the best moments from Monday Night Raw. Raw was a garbage show with the 6 women tag, the triple threat matches, but Sami Zayn had the best promo of the night. You guys are joining me, man. We're going to Monday Night Raw. I did announce that we're going back to 2 videos per day, as I'm going to stop doing 3 videos a day because it's kind of a little bit too much for you guys and too much for me. So we're going to do 1 gameplay video and 1 physical video each day for you guys. And I will announce my summer schedule in about 2 weeks. And also, I'm doing my WWE 2K19 wish list on tomorrow with WWE 2K18 Universe Mode Monday Night Raw. So stay tuned for that one. I got a lot to talk about with 2K18 and what I want. What do I want to see in 2K19 as it has officially been announced. We'll go over all those details on tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going over Monday Night Raw right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me live. Hit the like button if you guys are new. Subscribe to the channel down below. Comment down below what you thought of Raw and SmackDown Live and all that good stuff, as I'm currently going over Raw now, almost done, and we'll be going over SmackDown Live in a few moments right after. So thank you guys so much for watching, and shout outs to you if you're watching live. Now back to Monday Night Raw review. Sami Zayn anti-Bobby Lashley campaign. This was great. I love Sami Zayn as a heel, man. Sami Zayn, one of my favorite things on television right now as a heel. He's great. Sami Zayn, my Lashley, gripped about him stealing the Thunder. He claimed that Lashley gave him vertigo. He read a doctor's note that's supposed to prove that. It was hilarious. After showing something to the big screen, Zayn said he would expose the real Bobby Roode by taking the former Impact Wrestling champ sisters. Good Lord. And this some memorable quotes that he said. Has it occurred to anyone that Prince Heyman looks a bit like me? It was great. And he said Bobby Lashley victimized me. He did it all to impress you. Sami Zayn is a great... He's great as a heel, man. This was the best segment of the night, man. I'm loving heel Zayn, man. And I think heel Zayn versus Bobby Lashley would be a very, very intriguing match, man. If they don't go with Lashley, I don't believe he won his qualifying match. I don't believe he did. That's coming up in a second. But that was one of the best segments of the night, man. That was absolutely hilarious. Then we had Bayley versus Mickie James versus Alexa Bliss and then Money in the Bank qualifying match. I kind of expected Alexa Bliss to win this match since she's finally done with the women's championship. Thank God. This was a decent match. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Decent. You know, it was a very, very good women's matchup here. And Bliss wins via pinfall to get the women to earn a spot in the women's Money in the Bank. Notable: Sasha Banks and Bayley are not in Money in the Bank yet. Yeah, Sami Zayn's the best heel ever. Yeah, I know, man. Thank you for watching this fight. I absolutely laughed when I see Sami Zayn, man. And that was the best segment of the night, man. Hands down. You can't refute that. Don't at me, guys. Best segment of the night. Oh my goodness. But that was a good triple threat match for the women. And then we had Ziggler and McIntyre versus Strowman and Finn Balor. One other note here, guys. You guys notice that Braun Strowman has been in a lot of tag team matches over the past month. He won the Greatest Royal Rumble. He teamed with Bobby Lashley at Backlash. And he teamed with Balor again in matches soon, man. Because, I think he's getting held back as in a tag team. I want to see him be dominant because, he's my pick for Raw side for Money in the Bank. And I think he should win Money in the Bank. And, I want to see him be dominant so he could be legit reason to take down Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying? Braun Strowman could be your next big star and take his next big height in 2018. Let's hope that WWE agrees with us, the fans, because we love Braun Strowman. And I love Braun Strowman. So, I hope that they could agree with us on that one. But, I wish they didn't beat the Ziggler and McIntyre here because they were my pick to go for the Raw Tag Team titles. It looks like they're going to go with Axel and Dallas for Money in the Bank, which I don't mind. McIntyre and Ziggler could go for SummerSlam because these two are a legit tag team and they need tag team gold by the end of the summer. So SummerSlam it is for these two. But, they did win. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. I thought JD said that they lost, but they did win here. But I'm my fault. They did win, and they won via pinfall. Oh no, never mind. Love this idea because McIntyre and Ziggler, they're one of my favorite heel tag teams right now, and I want them with gold by the end of the year, and I guarantee it. They better do it, man, because it'll be a shame if they don't get Drew McIntyre gold by the end of the year, man. Either in the tag team division or in the where's it going? Or as a singles competitor. Then we had the main event, man. Bobby Lashley versus Elias versus Kevin Owens, as Jinder Mahal was taken out of this match after Roman Reigns destroyed them at the beginning of the night. And we went over Roman Reigns earlier in the review. If you guys want to go check that out, you guys go back and watch the review earlier. But, I really, really enjoyed this triple threat match. I thought it was great for what it was. And I really enjoyed what they did with Kevin Owens here. Kevin Owens just came out of a brutal match with what you call it? Um, Kevin Owens just came out of a brutal match with Seth Rollins earlier in the night, and he came right back out and he fought in the triple threat match and qualified for Money in the Bank. Good storytelling because it goes to show you how desperate Kevin Owens is to get some gold around his waist. And that is very great storytelling by WWE there. And Owens wins via pinfall to earn a spot in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. So there you go. That was Monday Night Raw. Overall, 3 out of 5, 3 out of 10. You know, it did what it needed to do. They had some terrible moments on the show, but you know, also they had some good moments. You know, it did what it needed to do though. So, but yeah, good overall, decent show in the end. Now let's oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about the moment is because Reigns spears Mahal through a wall backstage again. Lashley flings both Owens and Elias to secure the barricade. Elias tries to sing a mid-match song. It was great. I told you, Elias and Sami Zayn one of my best things ever on this on Monday Night Raw, man. And then Lashley suplexes both foes at the same time, and then fans chant Lashley's sisters. Oh my god, the London fans are savages, man. You gotta love the UK, man. I gotta agree with them, man. I was like, you know, your UK needs a WrestleMania, and I'm like, yeah, give them a WrestleMania too, man. They're one of the best players in the entire world, man. Absolutely awesome. And now on to SmackDown Live. Last night's show was actually great. This is a very enjoyable wrestling show on the Tuesday night. This is what wrestling is supposed to be about, and what we should see every week from WWE for the main roster. I enjoyed this Tuesday night show, man. This show was great. On the May 15th episode of SmackDown Live, rolled into the United Kingdom Tuesday night, and matching a major implication for the June 17th Money Bank pay-per-view headline this show. Championship match stipulation was decided, which we'll go over. New qualification for the ladder matches were determined, and a new title bout was added to the card, courtesy of the UK's owned Paige, who emerged for each of the night's matches, including Andrade Cien Almas' debut on the main roster. Man, that's why it was so great, because that John Cena was delayed debut with Selena Vega, man. Selena Vega, she looks gorgeous, by the way, guys. She looks gorgeous. And John Cena was just debuted too, man. It was great. It was great. Find out in this becoming an eventful and high-stake episode of SmackDown Live, and it did great. Brian kicked things off, talking with, I believe, one of the he came out and cut a promo to kick things off. He kicked this episode off for SmackDown Live with a in-ring promo with Renee Young. Brian basked in the incredible ovation that he received, and then voiced his desire to challenge for the WWE Championship. What's up, Ken J? I gave you a shout out earlier in the stream. Thank you for watching. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget to hit that like button as well. I forgot to tell you guys that. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new, and comment down below your thoughts on Raw and SmackDown Live. I forgot to tell you guys that. Hit that like button as well. Is it the WWE Championship? Predictably, Nick Cass interrupted the proceedings and insulted Bryan. Now, I kind of figured that the Big Cass and Daniel Bryan storyline was not finished after what we've seen at Backlash, and Daniel Bryan didn't qualify. So the most logical reason is to see this matchup happen again. And peace, Ken SJ. Thank you for watching live. See you. And his trash talking ended with Bryan unloading on Cass, taking him down and punishing his knee. Using the steel post to further damage his limb, referees and officials hit the ring to break the chaos up, leaving Bryan standing tall as Cass limped his way to the backstage area. His ego bruised and his knee in tremendous pain. So, Bryan actually got the best of Big Cass here, and I don't know, I really enjoyed the segment. Again, I wonder why WWE did not make Big Cass look strong here. It's probably because, you know, he did get some backstage heat and they want to punish him here with Daniel Bryan taking out his knee, which as long as they do that to him and don't derail his push, I don't mind at all. But a good way to kick things off here on SmackDown Live. Then we got the New Day versus the Bar with huge Money in the Bank implications on the line. They sold the rivalry Tuesday as Big E and Xavier was battle Sheamus Cesaro for the right to choose women to compete in the Money in the Bank qualifying match. Money in the Bank. In Money in the Bank, I'm sorry. Now, rumors came out this weekend that Big E could be a surprise winner of Money in the Bank. And if we look at the rumors, that could possibly come true, as we'll see tonight. Heels worked over Big E before the match, before a hot tag that would spark a babyface comeback. Was being just problematic for Cesaro and Sheamus, but it was Big E's furious spit to the ropes on a Celtic word that allowed the Woods to deliver the top rope elbow drop on Cesaro for the victory, and the New Day defeated the Bar. Now the big question is, which New Day member is going to challenge for the WWE going to Money in the Bank? We're going to find that one out sooner rather than later. And I think rumors of Big E going to Money in the Bank, the one who's going to the Money in the Bank ladder match, might come true, and he could win it. Which we'll have to wait and see what happens with that one. And how you doing? You guys are new to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and hit that like button as well. We could get, you know, since I didn't review Raw and SmackDown separately, I want to get at least 2 likes on this stream, man. Just give me 2 likes, guys. That's all I want for you guys. So please hit that like button for me, man. It'll be very, very appreciated, man. Thank you so much for all of your consistent support on the channel. And you guys keep supporting me and keep getting my like goals. The more videos you guys and more quality content you guys will see from me. Now, what people have been waiting for, man. Andrade Cien main roster debut versus Jay Constantino. Constantino. I'm sorry. Messed that one up. But Cien is here on SmackDown Live, man. And from what I see from Andrade Cien, he is money. And I can't wait to see what they do to him on SmackDown Live. Guys, I'm telling you now, this has United States Champion written all over it. The former NXT Champion made his in-ring debut against a unknown Jay Constantino. It was a one-sided domination as the Mexican-born competitor overwhelmed his opponent, delivering the running knee attack in the corner and putting him away with the hammerlock DDT for his first main roster victory. Basically a squash match. After the match, Selena Vega, who is fine, looking gorgeous by the way, man. Oh, Selena Vega, man. Man, she's one of my top girls on SmackDown Live, man. Besides Naomi though. Naomi look gorgeous, by the way. But Selena Vega's coming. She coming close. Vega and touted the successful first appearance of her client. So Cien almost wins via pinfall and defeated Constantino. And we had the celebration that. Oh my God, man! I was so high on Carmella when she won the title, which she should have won at WrestleMania, by the way. I was so high on her when she won the title, but I'm really going down, and I can't wait for her to lose the title. Jesus Christ! Royal celebration here as a proclamation of the arrival of the SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella, who entered the ring with a mid-pop and circumcision briefing royalty. A Borgata's Carmella was still brimming with pride after defeating Charlotte Flair at Backlash, when she turned on the audience criticizing it for not showing her respect she thought she deserved. Despite the fact that it will flop for the opportunity to get a glimpse of the royal baby, the princess of Staten Island claimed she was better than everyone, and even claiming to be better than the Trish Stratus and Lita combined. She said she was better than Trish Stratus and Lita combined. Give me a break, Carmella. Give me a break. That's ridiculous. You're not even close. I'm sure JD laughed at that. I know I did, man. Well, she got heel heat, and she got a couple of laughs in the crowd, too. that was hilarious when she said that one. The only one that has come close to being better to Trish and Lita was Asuka and Charlotte. You're not even close, Carmella. Give me a break. SmackDown manager Paige interrupted to a big ovation. Her fellow combatants enlightened to see her, as she is from England. Paige said that she had the Wwe Monday to wake her own. At Money in the Bank, Carmella will defend her title against Asuka. Davidson Moore made her way to the ring. Carmella predictably bailed to the end of the segment. Now, this is what people were talking about with Asuka. This was, I don't mind Carmella versus Asuka because, I mean, the faster this match gets here, the faster Carmella goes the title, and this could set up Asuka versus Charlotte at SummerSlam with Asuka getting her win back from after Charlotte beat her at WrestleMania. That's what they're going with here for SummerSlam. I don't mind Asuka versus Carmella. We knew Asuka would be SmackDown Live Women's Champion. We knew she was going to get it in due time. And this at Money in the Bank will be very, very intriguing. I hope that Carmella does not beat Asuka. That's the wrong decision. Asuka should beat Carmella. And Asuka should win the SmackDown Live Women's Championship at Money in the Bank. Great decision by WWE here because that is that is a WrestleMania rematch, which already has the story because the streak ended at WrestleMania, and Asuka could be looking for revenge to taking out Charlotte. Makes sense. Even though I wish Charlotte would have won the title back from Carmella, and then we had Asuka versus Charlotte at SummerSlam. Well, then Asuka again, she lost to Charlotte at WrestleMania. Can she beat Charlotte? We can put that storyline out there. Makes sense. You know, and we have Becky Lynch versus Sonya Deville. And as Lynch defeated Rose and Deville here to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank, Lynch is a bit of a surprise here for Women's Money in the Bank, man. Right now, I got Becky Lynch winning the Women's Money in the Bank. Becky Lynch on the SmackDown last side, and I got Raw Ember Moon. So those are my two picks to win Money in the Bank. And that she could be the surprise of the year, man. Becky Lynch could finally get that SmackDown Live Women's Championship back, which she haven't held in a good minute here on SmackDown Live. Then we had an announced match between AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. The winner chooses stipulation for Money in the Bank, as Nakamura defeated AJ Styles here to get the victory. Now, one thing I want to go over in this matchup here is, you notice that you notice that Nakamura beat Styles here. This proves to me that Shinsuke Nakamura will not be winning at Money in the Bank. AJ Styles will defeat Shinsuke Nakamura at Money in the Bank. Now, I was doing a lot of thinking about, after Nakamura won his match the other day. JD said, in his review, he said that Shinsuke Nakamura, it could have been better for Nakamura and Styles. Because he said Nakamura could have won the WWE title at what was it? SummerSlam, and he could have held it from SummerSlam to WrestleMania with AJ Styles defeating him, and AJ Styles taking the WWE title, and then the heel turn happens. Then we get two classes with Nakamura. It goes to show you that WWE really messed up with Jinder Mahal. Get to the point. That title reign messed up everybody else up, including Shinsuke Nakamura. It really did. He beat Nakamura clean twice, which was very sad. When then AJ Styles took the title from Jinder Mahal, because they didn't want Mahal versus Lesnar at Survivor Series. That would have been a terrible match. You know what I'm saying? What could have been for Shinsuke Nakamura, man? Could you imagine that would happen? Man, oh man, what if, man? I really wish that would have happened for it, legitly, guys. I really wish it would have happened. But yeah, this goes through that this tells me tonight that Nakamura will not win the WWE Championship, and Styles will retain at Money in the Bank, and he'll move on to either Samoa Joe or Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam. That's what this tells me. Oh, that tells me here. But let me know what you guys think of. There you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel down below. If you guys enjoyed WWE SummerSlam review and results, WWE Raw and SmackDown Live full show review and results. Let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on those shows. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you guys so much for 141 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for showing up in my thoughts on the 2018 NBA playoffs as well. That was recorded Monday. I will put that in the comments down below. That video was recorded Monday, but I really appreciate you guys' consistent support of the channel. And that's nothing else to say, man. I hope y'all have a good evening, and hope y'all enjoy y'all Wednesday evening, man. I'm gonna be going out tonight, so I hope I will have a good time, and hope y'all had a enjoyable Wednesday evening. I'll see you guys in the next video. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Woo! Peace.